This is a spiritual crystal card reading for the month of September for the sign of Aries. So let's see this month what is going on for you and which meditations you can do, how you can work on your spiritual development, so we can see a lot of different things. Let's see. The first card, the main energy for the month of September for Aries. Main energy. There are two cards coming together. The main energy, that is, first of all, this is iron, that means work. Iron is tools. Iron can also mean traveling. And then we have pearl. Pearl means protection. So I would say with those two, you will have to work on your protection, for sure. And or maybe you have to protect yourself at work, what is also possible. And if you want to travel, I would say it's not really the time. Not really the time to go anywhere. But it's work, for sure it's work. And because of the pearl coming together, it means protection somewhere. We will go deeper in it, and so we will see what actually is going on. That's the main energy this month, okay? We're going to ask one more card to see a little bit more of information. What's going on here? If it is work or because of this the pearl there. If there wouldn't have been the pearl, I wouldn't care. Because of the pearl, we see if there's any more information that you need to know for the month of September. So, more information about this. It has to do, this is Charoitis. Charoitis has to do with fears, but the fears that we have in us, to confront our fears, to clean the fears, to let go of the fears. So it has to do with you. I wouldn't say, I think you'd rather have to work on yourself in September. You're going to have opportunities. Can be called opportunities, can be called difficult times, it can be called how we like. It all depends how we look at it. I look at it as an opportunity. So I think you will have opportunities to work on yourself and to know better yourself and how to protect yourself against fears and sadness. It's not so much sadness, it's more going to the feelings of, I would rather stay by fear because it is connected with protection. So, how to get to work on this, how to free yourself of this fear so you don't need this protection anymore because you are just balanced and you have cleared the fears from the past. So that you don't need them anymore. This is what we're going to see, because I think this is your opportunity to do this in September. So, Aries, let's see for the first week of September. First week of September, what's going on for you? First week of September for the sign of Aries. Aries, this is the lapis lazuli. This means meditation, go within. So it's definitely a time for you to see what's going on here. It's definitely a time for you to withdraw, to go deeper in yourself, to learn more about yourself. And every time when the lapis is coming, it means meditation, because lapis is a very good stone for meditation. So, if you have the opportunity to find the lapis this week, the first week of September, you use the lapis. You can put it on your third eye. You can beside the eyebrows. You can also hold it in your palm. Connect with the stone through your hands. Through your palms. Connect with the stone. Let the energy of the stone flow into the palms, go into the whole body, connect with all your cells, and then go into this energy. Ask to work with you. And so you can go deeper in. and connect with these fears, because definitely there is something there. Connect with it and work. That's where iron is coming. Work on it. Work on it. So yeah, I think there is something going from the outside. It's triggering you from the outside around you. Can be at work, can be a relationship, can be anything. But definitely it is triggering you, and it produces sadness, citrine. It produces sadness, a kind of sadness. And you will have the first week of September to work on this. And lapis lazuli will help you with this. A little bit more about citrine here, because citrine came falling on its own. Citrine means to be able to look at situations without being hurted by it. Like when you have a painful situation, you are able to look at it, to think about it, but without being emotionally distressed, so that you can have an objective view on the situation. So that is citrine. So it has all to do with each other. So let's see, if you work with yourself and you meditate on the first week of September, about deep in yourself, about your fears, about your sadness maybe, and have a look what's happening. Let's go to the second week of September. Second week of September for Aries. This is sapphire, and you will see it's again blue. Two blue, one week blue, second week blue. So this could be very well meant that you have to concentrate on the higher chakras. You have to go for the throat chakra, third eye chakra. I would stay there. So it has to do with thoughts, and maybe you need to think about it, to how you're going to express yourself. Even if the storm of expression hasn't come yet, it may have to do that you are still forming the ideas, but they will have to go to get loose. You will have to let them go through expression, because it's all blue as well. Blue is a throat chakra. So sapphire, what does sapphire mean to us? Sapphire says to us to elevate our vibration. So we have been working the first week on going deep within us, confronting ourselves with our fears, with our sadness. Maybe we are not able to confront certain situations because of the citrine. Maybe they are painful. So we have to withdraw a little bit, think about it, go deeper. I would say it's not really cleaning now. You have to allow them to come up for the moment. You have to bring them up. And the second week you have to elevate your energy level. So that's a lot of words. What does it actually mean in a very simple way? It's through meditation. Anyway, we are cleaning around us the lower energies that we are taking with us every day. It's common. We are every day in our everyday life, we are taking energies with us. So we are cleaning them through this meditation, finding again our balance. Because of sadness, fear, we are a little bit out of our balance. So we are again balancing ourselves into our center. When we are in this center, we are elevating the energy. That means that we are letting loose of the fears, of the sadness, and we can have a more objective view on the situation, and think more positive instead of thinking negative, or thinking like, oh, I don't know how to find a solution or something like this. It is then maybe the time to say, I will find the solution. The solution is in me. I only have to go into this quiet place and it will open to me. And also what is about sapphire. Sapphire is also like working, polishing yourself. That is also elevating the energy, polishing. Get rid of the lower energies, so that you're becoming this jewel. It says very well here on the card. Look at the card. You see here first you have the gem in his wild state, and then down here you have it worked like the diamond. It is worked, so it has its facettes. So you can see, when you see it like this, you don't see really the blue in there, you don't really see the intensity of it, but when you see when it's worked at, how beautiful it is and how strong it is. So that's also what is about the second week. Work on yourself, focus and clean and cut off, cut off the old, so that this beauty in you can shine. Let's go for the third week. Third week of September for Aries. Third week, September for Aries. This is silver. Silver, that means creativity. That's find something in your find your creativity back, I would say. Maybe you have lost it a little bit, Find it back. And if you have the opportunity to have or a lapis or a sapphire, you can wear it on a silver chain for this month of September. It would be really good. So the third week, because of the second week, you are cleaning and you're cutting, cutting loose the old, so that you can find this jewel in yourself. And then the third week, maybe you will be able to reconnect with your creativity. Creativity is a high energy. It's beautiful energy. So connect again with this creativity. Let loose maybe of the material world, for example. Maybe you have been attached, you have been giving a lot of importance on the material world, because all this is spiritual. So, and this is heavy, this is iron. Iron is tool, iron is material again. So maybe let go of the material a little bit and concentrate a little bit more on the spiritual side of yourself, on your own spirituality. So, what is for the fourth week, last week of September? Last week of September for Aries. This is hematite. Hematite is a stone that also is like letting go of the past. It is really a cleaning. It's a cleaning. It's letting loose. It is like, you see here we have this thing. So I think through this work of the first, second, and third week, there will have happened a lot of work, and a lot of things from the past will have been gone. You will be able to let loose of the past. But it's very, very good. So let's see one more for the week. Let's see one more for the week of September. One more card for the last week of September. Last week of September. I have two again. Okay, so this is for Aries, last week of September. First of all, you have malachite. Malachite, what means for karmic, a very deep karmic cleaning. What makes sense here, because you start here with fear. It's very old. Could be from past lives, could be from childhood, but it is karmic. That means that it's something you are carrying all the time with you, and till now you haven't managed to let it loose. So every time things in your life are happening with different pictures, but the center of what is happening is actually always again, this old fear or this old sadness, or not being able to confront this sadness, not being able and avoiding it, running away instead of confronting it, And this is very old. That's why we have malachite here. And then we have amber. Amber is a very protective stone as well. So you will see here, we have here protective and we have here protective. So I think with this card, it's more like you have to, you protect your inner child. I think your inner child has been hurted. And this inner child needs now to to be protected, to put a shield of protection around it. And like amber, is you know amber, you have these little animals in the amber. You know, you can see that the same. Put your inner child in this warm stone, because amber is a very warm vibration. So put it in there, this inner child, and see it, or you can see it in a golden sphere, and heal it by letting loose. But I think for you it's very important to confront it this month. It's something to be acknowledged. I think it's something that has always been pushed aside, and now with the times that we are living in now, it's not possible anymore to push anything aside. So everything comes up. So, or you acknowledge this, or you have really, I think it's more difficult not to acknowledge it as to acknowledge it. To allow these things to come up is more easier as to fight against it. So let it come up, because it's really knocking on the door. Let it come up, acknowledge it. Wear a sapphire or a lapis with a silver chain. Do meditation with a lapis, what is very good. And you will see, you will slowly start to clean a very old pattern. Because it's very important to know, if you never really work on it, it will always come back. It's like a tooth pain, tooth pain. So you can rather ignore it and having pain all the time, or you say, okay, I go through one big pain, I go to the dentist, but for this, after 1 week it's finished. Or you can pull it for months and for years and never be really happy. So I think it's very good to cut loose, cut from the past, clean, and then you have a new start in life. What is here? I think it's very obvious for you. It's a month of work, but with a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of opportunities to get rid of old things who are always being with you. You are carrying it with, so get rid of it. You don't need to have it with you. Because the ones that, when the way is open, there are a lot of new things who are coming, and they are very beautiful. So think on this. So have a good month. I wish you well, and see you next month. Thank you. Bye-bye.